So for the rebreathing, we start with the oxygen, which has 2,200 psi and 700 liters of oxygen. Then you go up to the yoke, which is a pin index system, and it attaches the oxygen to the machine. And then you go to the pressure release valve, which gas goes to from 2,200 psi to 45 to 50 psi. It's not safe for the patient yet, but it's safe to go through the machine. And then you go through this green tubing, which is the oxygen tubing, to the flow meter, which monitors how much oxygen patient is getting, and it further reduces the pressure to 15 to 20 psi. And then from there you go to the vaporizer, which the vaporizer converts the liquid anesthetic into a vapor that can mix with oxygen. And then from there you go up into the insulation valve, which goes out to the insulation tubing, and then the exhalation goes through this, back through this tubing and over to this exhalation valve. Both of them can prevent backflow of the gas for the patient. And then from the exhalation tubing to the exhalation valve, you go to the pop-off valve, which directs gas to scavenger or to the CO2 container. The scavenger goes through this pink tubing down to this scavenger unit, which has an absorber inside to connect the excess anesthetic gas and has a hole at the bottom for the air to release from. Or it can go to the CO2 absorber, and it absorbs carbon dioxide. Gas can be circulated back and rebreathed. And it goes to the reservoir bag, which stores gas and O2 to provide a constant supply to the patient that isn't used via installation. So you can do a pressure check by turning off the pop-off valve, and turning on the oxygen, and then you plug your finger into a hole and push until the reservoir bag fills up. And then you want to wait until the manometer reads 20. And you want to make sure that no O2 goes out for a couple minutes. Make sure that doesn't release below 20. After a couple minutes, you can let go and turn on the pop-off valve. And then release all the air.